welcome back to Let's Horror Together, episode 8, talking about 30 Days of Night. I apologize it's taking me so long. I was cleaning out a storage unit that I've had for the past 10 years, so takes a minute. I did go through everything and downsized and stuff, so, like, that's amazing. So everything fit in my little house, and it's wonderful. Since I have a box, I have a tiny house. So, yeah. Very good. Been very busy. Sorry I put this off for so long. It's not because of the material or whatever. It's just because I have been booked. I am busy. So, I have a moment now before I do my nails and go through these posters and figure out a whole bunch of other stuff that I still gotta do. So, let's see how many times I can say, Snubnose, don't you make a compilation of me saying, Let's see. This is my dog. He's going to be whining this whole time because he's waiting for Grandma to show up. Huh, you waiting for Grandma? Yes. Anyway, 30 Days of Night. This is a wonderful movie. Based on the graphic novel, I just said again. I have, issue 2 of it. No, I have a number 1. It was 2 of Walking Dead that I didn't get. Yeah. Years and years ago, I said, alright, let me get this Walking Dead comic, because I was buying a bunch of comics, which is why I have number 1 of this comic. And then the movie came out years later, and I went, ooh, awesome! So, the number 2 of Walking Dead. I went into my comic shop, and I said, because I was buying zombie comics, and I went, alright, wait, I kind of passed over the Walking Dead one, whatever, because it's years before anything, okay? So I said, okay, it's a series, it's a zombie series. If anything, I'll just get number 1. So, because if nothing else, I try to at least get a number 1 of them, because you never know. So I looked, and all they had was number 2, and I was like, well, I can't get number 1, whatever. And I didn't. So I don't think I have one Walking Dead comic. Oh, I think I have number 1, but it was like a re-release, so it doesn't count, you know? But, like, yeah, I should have just bought the number 2, because even so, it still would have been, somebody would have wanted it, you know? So that was my dumbness. If you see a number 1 or number 2, always get them. Because now I've got the regrets. I said, again. It's been a hell of a month. 30 Days a Night. It's already 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes in, so I barely talk about the movie. The idea of it is amazing, okay? So, if you're somewhere where they don't get light for a good month or so, if not longer at a time, you know, that's horrific. That'll mess with your brain. Even in the movie, he says, there's a reason that we live here. Nobody else can do this. Yes, there's a reason that those people live up there. They can take that stuff. They can take the extreme cold. Okay, well, I lived in Montana, and it got to 40 below our first winter up there, so I also can take the extreme cold. However, doesn't mean I want to. And I didn't move there for a job, so, it was, really good movie. My favorite scene, that's my mom's dog bitching. Cashmere! My favorite scene is the overhead scene, obviously. So when they're doing the overhead of the town, when shit's going down and the people are all over, and it's just basically a kill shot of just, you know, if it was a flyover of a whole town just getting taken out, and it was beautiful. It is beautifully shot. The snow wasn't real snow. It was like a soap kind of mixture type of foamy thing or whatever. So, you know, it's probably safe to breathe. We'll find out in, like, 20 years when Josh Hartnett goes, I have cancer, and Melissa's like, I have throat cancer from it. But, you know, it's fine. Till now, it's still okay. So, that's okay. So, like, yeah, it's supposed to be, it's, like, really cool and stuff, but, like, it wasn't real snow. So, like, that was cool. And it's really, really hard just living in regular snow to do anything, so I couldn't imagine shooting a movie in real snow. So, like, kudos to them for making the fake look real. I don't mean, like, oh, it's a fucking whatever. I mean, like, the thing, okay? it was good. They did really good. The production on 30 Days of Night was wonderful. Even though it was still, it was in the theater and it did get a theatrical release and all of that everywhere. However, people overlooked it. Nobody even gave this movie a second thought. I'm kind of putting that up to the leads, but that's not their fault so much as I would say just not pushing it properly, like not promoting the movie properly and putting Josh Hartnett out there, which has like, you know, oh, Josh Hartnett, girls that are all goo-goo over him. This is probably not the role they would want to see him in. They're probably, you know, like, what, vampires? Not that. Girly girls don't like horror movies like that, okay? Obviously, I love horror, so, like, I don't give a shit about girly girl shit. I have to finish this video so I can do my nails, though. I do that. But that's all I do. So, but yeah, it was really, I love that Grandma smoked weed, and I love that they used her grow light to fight them. That's hilarious, okay? That's pretty funny. And hopefully opened let's see. I'm gonna pause this really quick. 2008. Okay, so hopefully 12 years have happened, and somebody has, what's up, Mach? High five. You got bites on you? Sorry, that was my dog's high five. You're so good. Hopefully it was, like, other people, since weed is legal-ish in places, nobody wants to see your dog butt. Hopefully it opened up to where, like, anybody making, other vampire movies and stuff uses that. Like, oh, there's vampires attacking and, you know, we're in a dispensary or a grow house or something and they just, like, turn the lights on them, you know? That's hilarious. That would be great, you know? Vampires versus weed growers or something, you know? Some B-rated, like, the Killer Bong series, which I have. I'm just saying, really weird. The Ginger Dead Man. Terrible movies like that. Oh my god. So, I want to see that. So if anybody's watching this, go make a movie, vampire movie, in a grow house, and then turn the lights on to kill the guys. That'd be amazing. I just had a notification pop up and totally messed my own thing up. Alright. Anyway, so 30 Days a Night. It was really good. I would definitely give it like a 7.5, almost an 8, because it's really good. I feel bad that it didn't get the notoriety that it needed to. People really, like, just... With vampires, it's difficult. You either like vampires or you don't like vampires. Not really a vampire person. However, 30 Days of Night is sick. This is how real vampires would be. Not the sparkle shit of Team whatever the fuck Twizzle was. This is real vampire shit. Not even Blade so much. Well, a little bit of Blade, but mixed in with this. Like, I could see how they, you know, power whatever, you know. But these vampires, they're just out for food. Like, they know where to go to get food to where no one's gonna notice for an extended period of time, so move on to the next one. Like old haunted carnivals and stuff like that. Oh, we took out this town, on to the next, and nobody knows any wiser. Great. I like that. These vampires are sick. And the other language that they speak, that's great too. That's amazing. Give the vamps their own language. Perfect. Perfect. I should go. I have to go. I gotta go deal with this stuff and my posters and everything. Okay, so 7.5, almost an 8. Okay, it's like a 7.9. And that's only because the vampires were wonderful. The production was amazing. Everybody worked their ass off on this film to get it out, and even though it was overlooked, it is appreciated. So the small majority group of us, the small little group of us, and the ones in that group, the majority of that group that likes this movie will back this movie. Part 2 was terrible. Oh my god, let me just talk about part 2 for a sec, because I also have that. They changed, I don't know what Melissa George was doing, nothing, I'm guessing, but she wasn't in the second one. They recast it. However, they recast it and left off, they start part 2 with the last scene of part 1. You can't do that if you change the fucking actress. We notice. They tried a little bit to get her a little close to whatever, so it's not too unfeasible, but the chick in part 2 just played it too, like, oh, it was just too much. It was too much. Shouldn't have done it. They should have waited for Melissa to be free, and they should have written a different script. It was horrible. I might have to watch it later just to remind myself how terrible it was. So, this has been 30 Days of Night. This has been Let's Horror Together, episode 8. Episode 9. Ooh, I have it. We're gonna go. I forgot to grab it. I'm sorry, I'm leaning down like this. I don't know what you guys can see. My skin. Okay. This is what we're gonna go on for this one, because I do love this movie, and this is very, very fun for me. So, episode 9 for Let's Horror Together, the next installment, we will be discussing VHS, motherfuckers. If you haven't seen this, watch this, okay? Watch it. And there is a part 2, and guess what? It's not bad either. You hear that, 30 Days a Night? This part 2 is not terrible. God. Anyway, VHS. Here's your homework. VHS. Watch it, and if you get a little tickle in your butt, watch part 2. Also, why not? They should make a whole bunch of these. That's what I think. So, you have your homework. I leave you off to go horror. Enjoy.